opportunity right now in Instagram DMs is insane. Ooh. Here's the thing. Your existing DMs are probably looking like this right now. Don't lie to me. You get a new follower that is named something like this, and you go like, ooh, a new follower. Let me go and send this long ass personalized manual, DM. This takes for ages for you to write. Second of all, this doesn't make any sense. Or then you get that new follower and you are sending these templated messages manually that are looking something like this. Here again, this doesn't make any sense. This is not a freaking DM. This is an essay, bro. The reality of things is that cold DMs are a freaking goldmine for agencies. Like, there is so much money to be collected in cold DMs when you are actually doing them right. Cold DMs don't work, they are too saturated, everyone is doing them. Like, just take a look at the freaking stats. On cold email, you are maybe getting 15 to 25% open rates. It's okay, it can work. But when you have a winning cold DM campaign, you can get upwards of 90 to 98% open rates. And reply rates are just insane also. And when people say that Instagram cold DM is saturated, there is 2 billion monthly active users in 2025 on Instagram. 2 billion. 2 freaking billion. You say it's saturated? Alright. Even if you don't know how to send good Instagram DMs, you are going to get high open rates. That is just a fact. So, yes, Instagram DMs can convert like crazy, and the reason is because people trust DMs. They feel personal. So let's actually do a comparison of bad DMs and good DMs. So bad DMs are like this. Hey, is this a good place to ask a question? Hey bro, really like your content. How has it been lately? Hey, I saw your page, blah 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 blah. Super spammy, super low effort. You get deleted instantly. You're a stranger, man. These people don't know you. You are asking for their time, for their attention without giving any value upfront. But let's take a look at actually good messages. Hey Dr. Patel, love how your clinic highlights patient stories. Saw something you might find interesting. Mind if I share? Hey Sarah, your before and after smiles posts are actually fire. Had a quick thought, want me to send it? Blah blah blah. As you can see, these are short, personalized, and most importantly, you are offering real value without being pushy. This is the name of the game. You need to offer value. You need to get the people's trust. There are so many of these kind of people, and no hate to you if you look like this, that are offering and pitching in Instagram DMs. If you were being pitched by 20 times, 30 times a day by these kind of people, would you have trust for Instagram DMs? Would you have trust for cold DMs? Never. That is the reason you need to bring real value without even asking anything in return. This is how you gain trust. On warm leads, you don't need to gain trust. The people are coming to you. It is so much better. But when we are doing cold outreach, whether that be cold calling, whether that be cold email, whether that be cold DMs, we need to gain their trust. This is how we do it. And like you can see here, these are super easy to answer yes. So the question is obviously, how can we go from these unpersonalized, pushy, straight ass DMs like this to actually these personalized, punchy, and value-driven DMs? Well, I'm glad you asked, because in this video we will go step by step over my system that consistently lands me these booked appointments on complete autopilot. Once you have this set up, you can just step back and watch. Open a bag of, I don't know what the fuck you eat, raspberries or something. It doesn't require Make.com, N8N or Zapier. You can even do this completely for free if you don't have any money up front. But actually, a quick disclaimer, I won't go too deep into niches in this video and the specifics of each niche, because I don't have the time, because I don't want to. I have a previous video that talks about that. You can go check it out. But really just use common sense. If your niche is roofers, this video is not for you. Roofers are not on Instagram, man. You need to think, are your ICP, your ideal customer profile, are they hanging out on Instagram? Are they active on Instagram? Because if they are not, they are not going to be answering to your DMs. You're going to get crappy open rates, crappy respond rates. Not good. You should be maybe watching a cold calling video. You should be putting your efforts into cold email, not cold DMs. If your niche is an industry that is active on Instagram, watch this video. If not, just click off this video. You can go watch my other videos or not. I don't care. So let's actually start. I have divided this video into 3 steps so it is easier for your dumbass to actually follow. So let's start with step number 1, which is scraping leads. So we are going to be using Instagram hashtags plus Apify to collect these profiles. We are going to get their usernames, full names, and captions of these posts that they have posted with these hashtags. So just come over to Instagram, click on the search page, and look for hashtags that are specific to your niche. So let's say that your niche is, I don't know, med spas. You could type in something like medical spa, medical spas. Good. Just make sure that the actual, hashtag has over 1,000 posts. That is an important one. But once you have this, just copy the actual hashtag and come to Apify. Just sign up to here. They will give you $5 of free usage and you can basically get started with that. You don't need to pay anything. So come to Apify store and search for Instagram hashtag scraper. Boom. It is the first one, 26,000 users, 4.4 rating. Click on that one, and on here you wanna just paste in that, hashtag. You wanna select scrape posts, not reels, because majority of people are posting more posts than reels, just more efficient. Then come to number of posts or reels per hashtag. So this is important if you have multiple hashtags. So let's say that you would have just medical spa. This will scrape this amount of accounts per hashtag. So right now I have 2 hashtags here, so it would be scraping 200 total accounts. So just keep that in mind. I will just do this one, and just the sake for the sake of this tutorial, I will just scrape 100. This will cost me 23 cents. For 1,000 it is $2.30, so you can scrape almost 2,000 accounts per, for the free trial. But I would suggest scraping at least 1,000 because a lot of these accounts will be duplicates. A lot of these accounts will be kind of bot accounts and people who we don't want to target. So I would go with at least 1,000, but I will just go with 100 here for the sake of this tutorial. So just click on save and start. Right now it is done. We got the 100 accounts here. What you want to do is come over to the export page here. Click on it is going to be JSON as default. Just come to CSV, and on here, I don't know why I cannot. Let me just refresh the page. Sorry. Here you wanna get. So let me just delete these ones. Select fields. We wanna get the username, full name, and the caption. Make sure you have these 3 fields selected and just click on download. Boom. Then you wanna come into ChatGPT, drag that file in and use this exact prompt. So remove everyone in this list that is not a business and insert your niche. So if the list is about, let's say, nail salons, just writing nail salons or nail salon industry. I will just put medical spa industry. Then remove also all of the duplicate usernames. So obviously we don't want to be targeting multiple times the same accounts. And lastly, I want you to remove everyone who you think are Indian or Pakistani, because this is just my experience, but they don't tend to be the best kind of or quality leads. So I don't just want to target them. Just click on this and it will start going all over these, accounts, going over their. And boom, it is done. And as you can see, we only got 23 accounts, which means that you really need to be scraping a lot of accounts just so you have enough leads to contact. So it only got me 23 out of 94 here. I don't know why it is 94 and not 100, but nevertheless, just come to here, click on download table. After that, you wanna open up a new Google spreadsheet. You can use this URL, so just sheets.new. This will automatically open up a new Google spreadsheet. You can name it something like IG leads your industry. So I will just put MedSpa and the date, which is 7th of August 2025. Then what you want to do is come to File, Import, Upload, drag that file in here, wait for it to download, and click on Append to Current Sheet and detect automatically. Just click on Import Data. This will push all of that data into the spreadsheet. So this is really important. You need to name the columns as follows. So the first one is the username. The second one is full name. Make sure it is exactly like this. And the last one, actually this is just caption. And the last one is variable 1. Make sure it is exactly like this. There we have it. So the first step is done. We have scraped the leads. Now secondly, we want to personalize these messages with AI. Now, like I told you, we are not going to use Make.com. We are not going to use N8N or Zapier. So how are we going to actually, be able to customize each account automatically? The answer is we are going to be using Google Sheets AI. So Google Sheets recently came up with their own AI function that you can use literally inside of Google Sheets to create these customized, prompts. It is using Google Gemini to create the messages, and that is what we are going to be using. And because I'm lazy, I just copied this from an existing spreadsheet I have, but just copy this exact prompt. You can customize the actual, message to your industry. So let's say that your industry is pretty formal. Maybe you want to make the DM a little bit formal, or let's say you're contacting industry that is a little bit, not so formal. What I would recommend you to do is using a prompt, something like this on ChatGPT. So tell me this will provide you a list of words that you can use in the actual DM. Let me just see what it comes up with medical spas. But you can try to use these kind of words in the actual, DMs. So just copy this one, customize the actual DM line, which is this one and this one. So you want to give it an example and the template. Once you are done, just click on this tiny little dot here and drag it all over your accounts. If it is not what you are looking for, like they are too long, they are using too AI sounding language, because in my opinion this is kinda sounding too much like AI right now. Hi boss, I gotta say you just randomly came to my feed, but I love the light, soothing hydration your skin has been craving with the citrus scent. Had to connect. Yeah. Why it is another rule here? So could be something like make the texts using simple words and not too specific stuff. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so that is already a lot better. Then you can just drag it all over the accounts again. This is pretty fast. Google Gemini is pretty fast on the sheets, a lot faster than something like Make.com and OpenAI API integrated with that. Boom! There we have it. Customized DMs made for each account based on their, caption, their full username, full name, blah blah blah. Now, let's say that you would not want to spend any money, so literally do this with $0 in your bank account. You can send out this manually. So what I would do is just come to one of these and go in order, obviously. Just copy the username, come to Instagram, come to search, paste it here, look for the account, click on follow, message, and just copy the, customized DM, click on enter, and yeah, there you have it. Next one, boom, search. This is pretty fast, but obviously will be still taking you some time. You can even go over like couple of their photos, liking them, giving them a comment. But yeah, still pretty fast, lot faster than you would be just, you know, thinking of customized messages based on their bio, stuff like that, and basically, you know, writing them manually. So that is one option. But what I do heavily recommend you doing, because this is still pretty freaking cheap or super cheap, is coming over to something called Ascend DM. Ascend DM is basically a pretty small like software that is going to automatically start sending out these DMs for these accounts. And it has a lot of freaking features. So what you want to do is just buy, let's actually see, the starter pack. This is more than enough. You are going to be sending 75 DMs per day. So if we can just do a little bit of math. So if you are sending 75 times, let's say 7, you are going to be sending 525 DMs per week times 4, over 2,100 DMs per month. Download the software, come to here, you need to sign in again, but come into the agent page, and here is where the magic happens. So you do need to get a proxy. I will not go in depth in that. They cost like $1 each for 1 month. So if you have one account, $1 per month on top of the $27 per month, so $28 per month. Super cheap. That will just prevent your account from getting flagged, stuff like that, and allow you to send more DMs per day. So you need to log in. So add login profile here. Click on the username, the password, the proxy IP, proxy port, blah blah blah. Click on add. Once you have that added, come to the delete list. Now this is really important. You need to come up to here where it has this purple icon with a plus and you know this file icon. Click on that, click on add file, and just select that, you know, spreadsheet that we previously created. Now you should have basically how many profiles that you had on the list here, their username here, and when you hover over their details, it will have the full name here and the actual variable here. So variable 1 it should say. So here we have the customized DM that we created. Now the next step is getting your Chrome executable path. This is pretty easy. Just copy this, you know, address here, come into Chrome, paste it here, boom. It will be this one here, executable path. Copy this one, Control C, come back to Ascend DM, paste it here, boom, that is done. You can just leave these as it is. If you have 2 accounts, make sure that you are using 2 browsers. That will cut your DM sending, you know, time in half. You can use, just make sure you have the follow and message on, enable comments here, and DMs per account 50 is good to start. Next, you wanna come over to the message space, and this is super important. You wanna use this exact format. So $, curly bracket, variable 1, curly bracket. You can copy it here, just to make sure that it is correct. So Control C, Control V, got a comma there. Next thing is that you wanna type in a second message. When you type in a second message, this makes the prospect feel like you are not a bot, because usually they just send 1 message. So we are going to be sending 2 messages. So firstly, the customized DM, and secondly, this second, you know, message. I just have tried to call you guys yesterday, but no one answered. You can have something like, how has it been lately? Something like this, casual. Just making sure that we are sending 2 messages. That is fine. Next, come over to the comment page. This is actually going to go over their recent post and like it and comment this, you know, text on the actual comment page. So I just have nice job, sent you a DM. This again will kind of message to them that you are not a bot, because obviously you are actually engaging in their content, which bots are usually not doing. You can make this a little bit, you know, more personalized, stuff like that. If you want, this is fine. What you want to do is just click on start bot, and it will open up this browser. I will not do this right now because it will take too much time, but it will run in the background, going over each one of those accounts, giving them a follow, giving them the comment, and writing the customized DM automatically, and boom, you are done. And that's gonna be it for today. Please consider subscribing, it's free, supports me, and DM me on IG if you want more information about my systems. I will see you in the next one.